report, that speech that I read out right now. We acknowledge with thanks and gratitude the very solid and unstinted support we received from the international community, the UN agencies, the European community, the United States, Canada, UK, and most recently from India. This is something, this is a positive development. After the recent visit of the Honorable Prime Minister to China, the Chinese stance seems to be changing. Above all, we are most grateful to the OIC countries, to ASEAN, and especially to Malaysia and Indonesia for their very positive and solid role in finding a solution to this problem. In all these countries, if all these countries come together and bring pressure to bear on Myanmar government, I do not see any reason why the Honorable Prime Minister's 5-point plan cannot be implemented. I hope this conference will be a platform to assess the challenges from different perspectives, which will broaden our understanding and knowledge on the Rohingya crisis. I thank the organizers for this initiative. The organizers are, as I mentioned here, the Policy Planning Institute and the UNHCR and all others concerned here. I thank the organizers for their initiative for holding this international conference on a very relevant topic of a national significance and governance challenge as well. I wish the conference all success, and we will be looking forward to what the outcome of the deliberations are. But as I have already said, the points that have been made by our keynote speaker should be, they deserve a very serious attention, and also what he has said about the dimensions of the problem, what I have said, and I think we are on the same wavelength. When you say ASEAN, OIC, international community, together, all of us can resolve this problem and find sustainable solutions. Thank you very, very much for your patience, and I wish the conference again all success, and thanks to my friend, the Vice Chancellor of the University, North South University, for inviting me. He personally initiated the problem, the invitation to me, but then I'm happy to be here with you again. Thank you very, very much. Assalamu alaikum. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, Bangladesh, Chirojibi Hok.
Thank you, sir, for a very inspiring speech. So we have come to nearly the end of our inaugural session. I just would like to take note of the time. The first parallel session is starting momentarily, and there is a tea break after this session downstairs, and you'll have an opportunity to see the photography exhibition. But for the sake of time, I'm going to ask the Vice Chancellor, Professor Atikul Islam, to wrap up the session very briefly. He's excellent at that, so sir.
I've been privately told by whispering into my ears that I'm not allowed to speak. I can only thank Honorable H.T. Imam, political advisor to the Prime Minister. I always look at him as an elder brother, a source of wisdom, and I sometimes talk with him when I have difficulties, even inside the university. Honorable Minister for Disaster Relief, Mr. Dr. Inamur Rahman, Alistair Bolton from UNHCR. He has been a good friend of ours for a long time. In fact, without his active support, this program would not have been possible. Our keynote speaker, Tan Sri Datu Syed Hamid Albar, I don't know how to express my gratitude to you. I think we have to invite you very often on, and not only on this issue but also on other issues, because we enjoyed your speech so much. Mr. Binod Ahmed, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of NSU, Mr. M. Kashim, Member of Board of Trustees, Dr. Sheikh Tawfiq, who is one of the organizers here. I think he's the main one. If anything goes wrong, his head is on the chopper. And of course, Catherine Lee. I should recognize Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Norway here, Honorable Sidsel Bacon, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. We're probably running out of time. Let me finish by saying two things. One, North-South University believes in bringing the community together. We believe in engaging with the government, with the professions, with industry, and we believe in bringing different views for synthesis, debate, discussion, and synthesis here. And we hope and we try to make input to the government's policies. We want to inform policy decisions on various issues. Our research is not aimed at finding how many angels can dance on the tip of a pin, but we want to solve problems that has impact on people's lives. The Rohingya issue is a significant issue. It's an international crisis. Bangladesh has been suffering for it. It's not Bangladesh's suffering. It's the suffering of those people. An identity has been imposed on them, and they have been systematically, ethnically cleansed. They have been made subject of genocide, and they have been, I would describe it as a Holocaust. A Holocaust doesn't need gas chamber. Genocide doesn't need hundreds of millions of people to get killed. And ethnic cleansing is when you zoom on a group of people because of their ethnicity or their religion or things like that. Here is a crime that's happening and the whole world is almost watching. And some diplomats, some countries are playing a duplicitous role. They will tell one thing to Burma, Myanmar, another thing to us, another thing to the international organizations. I hope that for the sake of humanity, for the sake of civilization, the whole world takes this problem seriously and comes up with an honorable solution for these distressed people. I'm very hopeful that over today and tomorrow, in plenary sessions and in policy dialogues, things will come up. Positions will be reached, recommendations will be reached that will inform the policies made by our government, the Myanmar government, and the international community. Thank you all for your contribution and wish the conference a roaring success.
So just another note of information, the students could remain in the room. We'd like to have our participants exit first to be able to have a snack down in the lobby area. So if our conference participants could go downstairs and enjoy a snack and tea, and our students will have snacks for you as well. But if you could let the participants leave first, we can get on with the first parallel session, which is peace building and conflict resolution. So thank you very much for your patience, and we look forward to an excellent 2 days with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We are beginning